My name is Nate Schweppe, and I'm the owner of Pro Exteriors. Went and started my own construction and roofing company. We do primarily roofing, exterior related stuff, siding, windows, that sort of thing. I absolutely would say that I love roofing as a trade. Everybody always asks, the job that you're doing now, if you hit the lottery, would you still be doing it in the future? And I can honestly answer that I would. I would probably just do it to help out people that can't afford it or something like that, because I really do enjoy it. I like the challenge of it. I like that it's constantly changing. You're always learning some new aspect of the business. You're always being challenged as you're growing in the business. Well, I started my business, it'll be 12 years ago this spring, and I actually got into roofing because of my father. He started up a roofing company, and I just started working for him initially. I think I was on a roof when I was probably 10 or 12 years old. I've lived in Rapid City for close to 30 years, and it's something that my wife and I had talked about before we got married, that neither one of us ever wanted to live anywhere else. It's a beautiful area. I mean, you've got the Black Hills, you've got the plains. It's a huge change. You have a storefront for customers to stop in. I mean, they can look at samples on the wall. We've got stuff that we can store in here. You've got a legitimate office. And then just the kind of the mental aspect of it is also huge. It not only physically, but it helps you to mentally separate, your work from your home life. Here we've got extra materials that we can stack up here, extra tires off my truck. I mean, there's just tons of storage to be able to keep what we need, leftover materials, special order materials. The demands for roofing and construction in this area are pretty big, and they're continuing to grow all the time. They're bringing in some new airplanes to Ellsworth Air Force Base out there here in the next couple of years. The housing market is just going crazy. I mean, they can't build houses fast enough to in this area. We do get a fair number of hailstorms. So like last year, we got 3 hailstorms just in one season. And there's years where, we won't get a hailstorm as well, but pretty frequently, at least once a year or every other year, we'll get a pretty good hailstorm. So it keeps a lot of the local contractors really busy.
And you can see the spots from the hail. It wasn't very big, but you can see the spatter. And so it affects the coating at the top.
We're actually doing 3 buildings here. There's the one behind me, there's one over here on the other side, and then this big one. Oh, how to find a good contractor for your project? I would say just do your research and take your time. There's a lot of contractors out there, and there's a lot of them that are new. There's a lot of them that are not new. You really want to look at reviews, look at their Facebook reviews, look at their Google reviews, and just ask your family and friends. Well, this homeowner, we actually did their roof when it got hailed out probably 7 or 8 years ago. And so when they got hail again this last year, naturally they just called us again. The hail was worse this time. It took out about 2 sides of their house with the vinyl siding. And so they wanted to upgrade to something a little bit nicer and something that's going to withstand the hail a little better. So we put some smart side on the whole thing. Then we did all this. This was all brick that was just falling off. We just grabbed the whole thing and peeled it off. So we put this Versetta on there. I don't know if I'm quite living to my dream yet. I mean, I'm living my dream job. I really enjoy what I do, but yeah, just owning your own business, and this type of business particularly allows me to, my wife is a stay-at-home mom, 2 of my kids are homeschooled. There's several people that work for me that are also single income families. So it's just really great to be able to own and operate a business that can not only support my single income family, but the single income families of several people that work for me. So it's exciting sometimes, it's scary sometimes, but I really love it.